Yes, hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. So this is normal Sam. So I'm going to look at easier ways of solving quadratic equations. So if you have quadratic equations, this, and this, how can we easily solve them? So we are going to use a method. We are going to use factors. We're going to get the factors. For the factors, I mean, we are going to get the product of this, the coefficient on x squared, which is what? The product, which is negative 10 times 3. This is my A, and this is my C, this is my B. So I'm going to multiply A times C, which is negative 10 times 3, which is what? Negative 30. Yes, and then you get our sum, which is the B. The sum is what? Is 13. Yes. So we want to look for two numbers. Numbers which you can multiply those numbers and get negative 30. Then if you add those numbers, you get 13. Yes. So I'm going to look for the factors of 30. So for 30, you have 1 times 30, which is 30. Have 2 times 30. Sorry, 2 times 50. This is 15. Have 2 times 15. Thereby you get 30. Yes. So you realize that 2 and 15, you get 30. But if I have my 2, yes, and 15, if my 2 is negative and 15, so if I have my negative 2 and 15, if I multiply negative times 15, I get negative 30, and if I add negative 2 plus 15, I get 13. So these are my two factors which I'm going to use. So my values of x I'm going to get. So for the values of x, what you do, it is very simple. You just change the signs of the factors you have gotten here. So if here you get negative 2, that is the value of x is 2. Yes, x1, and my x2 is 15. Yes. So these are not my final answers. To get the final answers, I'll get these two. I divide it with the coefficient of a. Yes. So my coefficient of a is what? Negative 10. And also here I get negative 10. So my x1 will be negative 0.2. Yes. And my x2 will be negative 1.5. Yes. But remember, this was negative. I got a positive here. This was positive. Supposed to be negative here. Sorry. So these are my final answers. I get negative 0.2 and positive 1.5. Let's go to the second one. For the second one, I want the factors of a times c, which is 6 times 2, I get negative 12, and also for the factors of b, which is negative 1. So I go and look for the factors of negative 12. So we're going to have of negative 12. I have 1 times 12, which is 12. 2 times 6, which is 12. Then 3 times 4, which is 12. But then for 3 and times 4 to get 12, if I have negative 4, yes, and 3, yes, if I multiply these two numbers, I get negative 12. If I add them, I get negative 1. Yes, that means my x will be equals to, I'm going to change the value of the factors to I get. So my x equals to 4, my x1, and then my x2 equals to negative 3. Yes, afterwards I divide these two with the coefficient of x squared. Yes, so divide by 6, divide by 6. So my x1 will be this, I get 2/3. Yes, by 2 by 2 3, then as I get negative a half. Yes, so let's look at the third number. This third one, I'm going to the same method. A times c, the product is times m, which is 1 times 12, which is 12. Yes, now the sum, which is b, which is negative 8. I look for two numbers which are multiplied by 12, which are multiplied by those numbers, I get 12. If I add the two numbers, I get negative 8. So I'm going for the factors of negative 12. I have 1 times 12, which equals to 12. 2 times 6 equals to 12. So I have 2 and 6. But if I add 2 and 6, I get 8. So that means the factors are 2 and 6. That means if I have my negative 2 and negative 6, yes, if I add these two numbers, I'm going to get negative 8. If I multiply them, I'm going to get 12. That means my x1 equals 2. I'm going to change the sign of the factors, which is 2. Then my x2 is what? Is 6. So to get the final answer, I divide this with the coefficient of x squared, which is 1. Yes, 1. So my x1 is going to be 2, and my x2 is going to be 6. Yes, this is how you can easily do such quadratic equations. Yes, you just get their factors, then after you change their signs, then you write them with the coefficient of the x squared. Yes, thank you for following. Thank you for following me. If you like the videos, you can subscribe to my channel and get more videos of this nature. Thank you very much.